And we're off.
And we have a Sans model and...
Looks like that.
Oh, then.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that before the race, and I'm like, oh, that's probably Din. Also, I completely missed which dungeons were required.
Well, good thing I saw what it was. And we're gonna see Earth Temple, Wind Temple, Forbidden Woods, and Tower of Gods.
So it's Forsaken Fortress and Dragon Roost that aren't required?
Yep.
Okay then. Well, if we're going for the newer strat of, I think, trying to get both chests on here, and then going to, not Neil Rock, to,
Bird's Peak.
yeah, to get the other chest.
Yeah, well, epicYoshi does the more casual strategy, if you call it that. It's a bit slower, so...
True that. Alright. Now, we're not going to see what's in these chests until they check their menu after going through a loading zone. Or, you know, through an island transition.
And that was a Picto boss, right?
Yep.
And delivery bag on Woofer's side.
Ooh, nice. And I keep expecting to see the chest only to realize, right, you don't actually see the contents. It doesn't look like it was anything. Or perhaps something in the delivery bag.
Yeah, most likely it would be that, considering what he already has. Which is the delivery bag, so...
Ooh, hookshot.
Early hook shot. It's something you normally see, but still it's cool to see. Definitely.
Oh my goodness.
We just need a leaf that just Woofer just got. And the command melody, and then we can do all of Wind Temple.
Yeah. Also, that leaf is bait bag locked, technically. So, Durant, also welcome. You can change the colors of pretty much anything on the models in Wind Waker. In the randomizer.
And it seems like Woofer did get the power bracelets earlier.
Ooh, that might have been what he got from the... That must have been what he got from that chest.
Yep.
Also, when you make the model... Alright. Let's see what's at Bomb Island, also known affectionately as Trog Island. Kind of surprised he didn't hook a shot over to the torches. A lot of people did do that. What's Kathy?
Kathy is a character in Majora's Mask.
Oh. I've never played Majora's Mask. Oh wow. Nice throw.
I missed the first one though.
These are not at all easy to get.
You're surprisingly precise. And the Master Sword comes up.
That is a strange place for the Master Sword, just saying.
Nothing good comes out of the hide and seek game. We'll see if the teacher gives us any better things. Nair's Pearl, which is needed.
Yep, need all 3 pearls to tower the gods. But one nice thing in the randomizer is that you actually don't have to place them. They place themselves as soon as you get them.
And it does not look like epicYoshi is heading to Paw Print first.
Yep, maybe. What is he doing?
It looks like he's headed to... most likely he's headed to Cliff Plateau.
Possibly. I also know there's a Kamali model that's been made, but I don't know where it is. I know there's also a snake model that's kind of broke. And no, I don't think so, also.
Woofer's supposed to have the power bracelets. Other than
Oh.
that, we're good.
Oof, falling down. I never did like this island, even as a casual.
It's kind of off place. Well, not really. You can go to Great Peak, but it's not one of the islands you would normally think of going to.
Yeah, plus it's just kind of so awkwardly set up.
There Woofer got his picked box.
Yep. Did epicYoshi do the Pictobox quests?
No, he didn't.
Oh, did he maybe meet? He seemed a little surprised there. He might have meant to do chest storage. Oops.
That's gonna be very bad for him, because he needs to burst peak rock.
Well, you know, logically, the game doesn't want you to have that leaf yet. Or the power bracelets. Or the Master Sword, for that matter. All of that's out of sequence.
We got a leaf from Bird's Peak Rock.
Which logically requires the bag. Never mind.
That we get from Todd, and it's totally in logic.
Oh, thank you, Irunian, for the Twitch Prime sub. For 11 months, wow. Thank you so much. epicYoshi is Din. Just change the hair color to purple. There we go. Last kid. I never did understand why catching the kids was a short side quest. Or Mila, for that matter. Neither of them are really short.
Alright, let's see what Mila has for us today.
Something to know about this game, you always pick the first option.
The telescope.
Oh my goodness. Probably the most useless item in this game.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, if we're gonna get his, telescope after collecting some rupees. This is actually an excellent opportunity to get some rupees. As long as you don't go inside, she won't end her cycle.
Yep. Did epicYoshi actually talk to Lenzo? I'm not too sure about that.
I'm not sure either. Hopefully he did.
Oh, he did. That's good.
Is Woofer going for storage? I think Woofer's going for storage. Though why he would do that, I'm not sure. Oh.
Oh.
Gets caught by Mila. Oh, he's going for door storage.
Yeah.
Or it was.
Erika's lyric and another Master Sword.
Wow. Alright. 3/4 of the way through our swords already at 15 minutes in. You know, am I the only one that finds Din's eyes kind of creepy?
Din's eyes?
Yeah, they like glow.
Glow? Because we find like creepy about him.
I find it kind of creepy. Yeah, that's probably what I find creepy. Also, the pupilless thing.
And the command melody.
Ooh, now that is required for Tower of the Gods. I mean, if you know the skips, you can skip it, but, yeah.
It is required for both Earth Temple and Wind Temple, though.
Yep.
And we actually have all of Wind Temple already accessible.
Yeah, no Skull Hammer. Need Skull Hammer to get in.
That is true.
At least in logic. Actually,
yeah. No way, there's no way to clip in there, is there?
There probably is. I know there's one for Earth Temple, and they're designed similarly enough. Actually, Hookshot is. They have everything except the grappling hook for the first part of Forbidden Woods, but they also need the boomerang to get to the bottom and the boss.
But now Forbidden Woods is pretty easily sequence break, so you can probably go there whenever they want.
Oh yeah, just saying in logic. Alright. So where are we gonna be off to next? We can't actually... No, wait, where was Command Melody again?
It was in Lenso's house, wasn't it? No wait, that was...
Gossip Lady. Yeah.
There we have
bombs. Wow. Okay. This game's just kind of silly now. I don't think you actually need bombs in the logic with these dungeons. Do you?
No, you don't.
I mean, also, that's not logically required, though. Kinda stupid without them, but it's certainly doable. Plus, you can spin attack its face.
God's Pearl. Won't help us get anything, but it opens up Tower of the Gods.
Oh, you know,
it opens up.
We've been talking about Tower of the Gods opening, and we don't even have the Ferrar's Pearl yet. Oh, I'm not denying that they're very useful. I'm just saying I don't think that they're actually hard required for anything in this with these dungeons. You know, I think bombs is one of those items that's one of the most useful, useless items. It's not actually hard required for most anything, but sure make a lot of things simpler and quicker. Same with Tingle Tuner, not actually required, but always welcome when you see it.
Here's actually one place that you need bombs for, and that is Tower of God's first floor.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. Ooh, Hero's Bow.
I've never seen the strat that epicYoshi's doing there.
Neither have I, but that's quite interesting.
That looked quite fast as well.
I think everyone has slightly different methods through diamonds. Mine is to go through the first warp pot and then break open the warp pot and jump on the ledge and then break open the other one to get to the top and then go back and fall through the floor and get the second chest. Which is actually probably slower, but... So, the leaf is at Cliff Plateau, or not Cliff Plateau, the Birch Peak. The Pearl... Where was Pearl?
Dense Pearl?
Yeah.
It was in the paw print.
Okay, yeah. And the sword was... Linzo's? Oh, Bomb. That's the one he missed. And power bracelets were at Cliff Plateau, the second chest. The third one you just start with. Haven't we only found 2 swords other than the starter?
Yeah, we only found 2 of them.
Oh, maybe he's talking about the one we haven't found yet.
Oh.
Ooh, fire and ice arrows already.
This scene might be quite fast then, because there's a lot of dungeons that you can go on really quickly.
Sorry, Elsa. I just initially thought you meant you forgot where it was. Alright. Gonna do creep and the transparent chest for epicYoshi. So fun fact, you don't actually have to shoot this through the holes you're meant to. You can just shoot it through the side of the metal and it'll go through. Because walls are merely suggestions in this game.
Yeah, they're optional.
Also, epicYoshi having some trouble, but finally gets it.
Oh, and he jumps down.
I think that was an accident.
Yeah.
Ooh. Woofer gets it good there.
And he jumped off before the cutscene even started as well. Piece of heart, nothing really special there.
Yep. Now, I want to say this chest is 200 rupees in vanilla original Wind Waker, but it's a piece of heart, I think, in the HD remake. Actually, no, that can't be right. Because that's a... I don't know. Truth be told, I've never actually finished vanilla original Wind Waker. Only the HD remake.
Woofer said it's a needle rock. I think that's one of the islands I would personally wait to do.
Yeah, I mean, he has the fire arrows, so he can complete it. This island is pretty annoying, though.
It's easy, but it takes quite a long time to aim correctly sometimes.
Yeah, I kind of wish we could add gyro to the randomizer, but I don't think that's ever going to be even remotely possible.
The Wind Gods area, which is technically required to beat the game.
Yep.
But we could easily skip it.
I mean, I think that in one temple, if there's a correct key layout, I think that it's only really required for the big chest and the boss, but even then, like, skipping to the boss isn't that hard. Now the big chest, on the other hand...
Yeah, the sunstone skip there is a little bit harder.
There is a skip, but it's absolutely disgusting.
Okay,
Forest Pearl! Alright, that's all 3 pearls between the 2 runners. Well, an upgrade, that means we're gonna get a piece of mail once we leave. You know, sometimes I wonder if some of the islands were made just to annoy people. Ooh.
Most likely.
Fun fact though, if you put on iron boots, I'm pretty sure the ice doesn't make you slip and slide.
Woofer is headed towards Challenge Gods now.
Interesting. No real reason not to. Can full clear it? So with these flags, it's usually about 2.5 to 3.5 hours. Also, welcome, Thomas not used name. Thomas, I'll just tell you.
Here's the laws that says less than 2.5 hours as well.
Yeah. Although, if you're playing this randomizer for the first time, it'll probably take you more like 4.5 to 5.
Yeah, definitely.
Decent. But anyway, let's see what's in Tower of the Gods.
Move from not being lazy. Using the fire arrows.
Oh my. I mean, it's faster, so.
And of course it's a small key.
Well, you do need one of those. Logically, you need two, but Tower of the Gods Floor 1 skips pretty easy.
And now we have two, by the way.
Yep. The second one's probably never gonna get used, though. Oh, I can fix that. How quiet is he?
Oh, might be my fault. I was sitting a little bit further away from Mike than I normally am.
Ah. Seems good. Just let us know, chat, if it still needs to be turned up. Yeah, okay.
That was my fault, my bad.
And Woofer's gonna go for the floor 1 skip. And I've never noticed how far you fall just like flying with the leaf, but you really do fall a lot.
Yeah, you definitely do. That's why leaf pumps are so broken.
I still can't leaf pump.
You need to learn that.
I've tried, it just doesn't work. Can't zombie hover either. I can only mash like 7 times a second consistently.
About same here. I've tried, but...
Ooh, boomerang.
And the green shoe yelly.
Yep. Alright. Well, we're probably gonna do the statue skips. First one is called Jack Skip, or Jack Clip, or something like that. Named after a little kid on YouTube. Oh, Big Brother on YouTube, anyway. Also, epicYoshi trying to go for the Needle Rock. the map.
Not what you wanted there, and there's really no way to skip any chests in Tower of Gods.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of very linear done. Advantageous, I just understood what you were saying. You know, I have never actually found out why he called himself that. Ooh, Mrs. Cosmo Hop. Wow. Woofer showing off his strats.
Salvage corpse. Are we seeing them now? Yeah, those are bombs.
Yep. Gets a second try. Fun fact, the command melody can actually be at the Dark Nut room. You just have to shoot the eye in that room and bring the little statue across. So, the dungeons necessary in this seed are Forbidden Woods, Tower of the Gods, Earth Temple, and Wind Temple, as marked with a shard at the bottom. And just a 5,000 wallet upgrade.
It's great. Definitely need it.
So doing it's the thing is that you need all the Triforce shards to get to Hyrule, and in this mode, 4 dungeons as marked on the map will have Triforce shards on the bosses. Right, Elsoa?
The big key. Kinda needed. There's a way to skip it, but
I don't think there is actually. Well, except maybe Fairy Hover.
No, you can do a chest storage out of bounds.
In Tower of the Gods?
Yeah.
Huh, I've never heard of a Tower of the Gods boss key skip, honestly. Also grappling hook. And race mode, as it's called for what I was talking about, was made because first tournament, there were a lot of matches that came down to an Earth Temple, Wind Temple gamble, and people didn't like that. So for second tournament, they made a race mode flag. You know, honestly, I think Shimjo, that's really just up to each person, but if you ask me, I hate Earth Temple the most.
Yeah, and I hate Forbidden Woods the worst, so...
Yeah, I feel ya. Also, welcome, Azur. And thank you. How are you? Alright. Well, there's a lot of good players in this. We've got people like Gymnast86, Linkus7, Woofer here, the tournament winner of the first tournament, actually. Pretty much all of the top runners except for Vesper from the first tournament. I think. Aw, thanks, Azur. I tried my best. Alright, so almost done with Tower of the Gods, just one more chest and then the boss.
An empty bottle? That's the first one? That is actually good. Woofer did not store this ferry there, which would have been,
Ooh, you got a good point there.
It would have been a lot faster.
Interestingly though, the hands will go down in one shot with a fire or ice arrow. As with regular arrows, you have to shoot them twice. Light arrows, okay, rip the dream, but always nice to have early.
So now we're just looking to get the final Master Sword. Then we're pretty much ready to finish the game.
Need the Skull Hammer as well. Skull Hammer and the last Master Sword, and then we're in no mode.
Well, technically we don't need a Skull Hammer. The only reason we would need a Skull Hammer... Oh yeah, we need to enter. I'm done. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all good. It's easy to forget. Though at some point, epicYoshi will have to find those power bracelets, because even though you can skip into the Earth Temple, they made it so it's impossible to defeat Jahala without them. Ah, interesting, Shimjiao. Speed gaming is a wonderful, wonderful community. There's Speed Gaming 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, as well as Speed Gaming Deutsch, Speed Gaming Francais, Speed Gaming Espanol, and Speed Gaming Portuguese. So give all those channels a follow, or at least the English ones and any foreign languages of those you speak, for more action. You can also check out the Speed Gaming schedule at speedgaming.org/schedule. A snack sounds really good, though. Oof. You know, this island is notoriously ridiculous. Oh, garlic bread. As long as you put cheese on it, also, well, advantageous. I'll be honest, I love both games pretty much equally. There are a couple tournaments starting up for A Link to the Past. They put aside the main tournament, but it seems like everybody wants a piece of it now. There's one coming up on for Speed Gaming. I think signups are still open until tomorrow at noon, I want to say. For the spoiler log tournament. If you guys are interested in that, let me get you a link.
I'm just gonna quickly sneak out of this.
Alright.
Alone. So, yeah, thank you for letting me be here, and hope you'll have a good time commentating this race.
Thank you, and enjoy your night. Alright. I've never actually made it very far into a Mario game. Yep. Alright. What's up here? It is just a treasure chart. Completely useless.
Sounds like garbage.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
That is also our tracker. Thank you for jumping on here.
No problem, ma'am.
Let me add you to the thing real quickly.
So something to say just had to hit a button in Ocarina of Time and they could make the Rainbow Bridge appear. And again, a huge thank you to Lollycry for picking up what he could of this commentary.
Indeed. Shout out to him. He was pretty tired before this started, so I really appreciate that he was willing to help for as long as he did.
True, and to answer the question, there are all of the heart containers in the game in this, but those heart containers, because of the logic of these flags, are all usually behind really obnoxious locations like the full Tingle statue sequence. And you generally don't need that many hearts in Wind Waker, because you're not really going to die to anything but Ganon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, hi, Azure Koopa. I still hold that we should replace all the switches with Magtails as a flag option.
Yeah, no thank you. I don't think anybody would play with that anyway.
Come on, the people that play with large purchases would play with that, or the full Tingle statue side.
True. I give up on this thing.
So, was Tower of the Gods supposed to be the tower level, the water level, or both?
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, it kind of has water level themes going from the tides, and yet at the same time, it's also the generic tower level that every Zelda game needs to have.
Not sure.
You know what I do have to say, though? Shoutouts to Wind Waker for not having the Forest Temple be the first temple.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, it is kind of odd, I guess. I never really thought of it till now.
Did Woofer pick up light arrows, or were light arrows not in the mail?
I think they were... let me see.
Have them.
I thought they were in the mail. Ooh, there's the deluxe picked-up box. Which apparently we missed it on Woofer's side.
Well, now epicYoshi has the power of color technology.
You know, I think it would be really cool if they made a remake of the game, but they added in all the things they were originally going to add to the game before they ran out of time.
Still waiting for the K-Face skin. Oh wait, I should probably make that, because I can't code. So, having boomerang and bombs kind of just breaks this dungeon.
Yeah, it's a thing. There's a reason they get bombs early, even though the super swim to do such is absolutely ridiculous in SD.
You know, you could do a vanilla percent run.
Yeah, maybe. But still, See, the thing with me and vanilla is that I am used to the HD camera, so trying to play on SD camera is just, well, weird.
You see, I've never actually played the HD version, so every time people talk about how bad the Triforce Hunt is on HD, I'm like, no, it's not. The Japanese is the worst.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Japanese SD Triforce Hunt is just... It's literally cancer in Zelda form.
Yeah, isn't it like you get a Triforce chart, decipher it, get a treasure chart, and then you get the... or something?
That is exactly what it is. Decipher a chart to get a piece of cheese.
Imagine how, just like, how much time it would save to have barrier skip in Japanese Wind Waker.
Probably about as much time as it is in, English HD, if not more. Actually, probably significantly more.
Well, let's see. There's all the skips we found in HD, but we'd have to adapt them and remove the ones that aren't applicable. But there's like bomb skip now and everything, so that's a thing. They would have storage, of course. We'll just assume that... You know what? It would actually really depend on how barrier skip is done, I guess.
Well, I have heard that if there was a door anywhere inside of Hyrule, at all, you'd be able to do door skip.
Door cancel, yeah. There's also, if there was a chest anywhere in Hyrule except for in, you know, Ganon's Tower where you can't actually get it, you could also go through the barrier. Oh, Yoshi taking a death. Because that crack that allows us to do barrier skip in HD also is possible to go through just with chest storage.
Now, I was under the impression that it's like maybe a couple units of speed is the difference between doing and not doing barrier skip in SD with the HD method.
So yes. There's a thing in HD called item sliding, and it lets you get... well, let's just say you crash the game in 8 seconds anywhere. That's how fast you're going. But it basically allows you to clip anywhere you can clip with chest storage, to our knowledge.
This is the best programmed game ever made, guys.
I mean, hey, at least it's not as broken as A Link to the Past or Ocarina of Time.
Oh, wait, does he not have light arrows?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, interesting, okay. Yeah, I'll get them soon enough. They weren't exactly hard to...
Yeah. I think, honestly, probably the best programmed Zelda game is probably Zelda 1.
I'd say Zelda 2. Oh wait, no, you can beat it in 18 minutes with glitches. Never mind, nope, Zelda 1 it is. So really the big thing holding up Yoshi is he needs to go to Bird's Peak and get that Deku Leaf.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
Also, that feels really weird that the Ice Arrow is the most effective Skull Hammer on the
Oh my
Bug Bomb.
gosh. Speaking of Skull Hammer...
I think he actually beat the boss too quickly.
Yeah, so if you use ice or fire arrows, basically it continues the mini-boss music for a while.
So...
Oh no!
Oh, that sucks. Well, you're sure doing it all over again.
Well, I mean, it's not a huge time loss, it's just not very efficient either.
And Yoshi is now going to be doing the vanilla route for Bird's Peak. Please press F in chat for all of the seagulls that will die to the death turkeys.
Well, you know, when you think about it, wasn't Grappling Hook locked by the leaf in Tower of the Gods?
Yes.
So, he'd either have to do chest storage strat or vanilla strat.
And he's already used his chest sword, so logically, press F for all the seagulls that are going to die to death turkeys.
There's plenty. You can store any chest basically on the overworld. There's a lot of chests. But he's just opting to do it vanilla.
Mother and Child Isles chest?
Would that work? I suppose it would.
I just want that chest to be useful because it feels like it should be a free chest, but it isn't.
Well,
That's one of the nuances.
Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of chests that you could say that about. You could say that about Crescent Moon Isle, but those are considered miscellaneous chests because, well, frankly, they take a lot of time. Which is why they aren't in the logic, even though I wanted them so badly when I, helped make the flags. I fought so hard to keep miscellaneous, but in the end we just couldn't do it.
Well, I mean, the way I see it, you could have two categories of miscellaneous. Long miscellaneous and short miscellaneous. Short miscellaneous would be things like the, whatchamacallit? The Mother and Child Isles one, where you literally just have to warp to the island and you're good. And then long miscellaneous would be things like the Tingle. Wait, no, Tingle's a long side quest anyway. I don't know of a good example of a long miscellaneous quest chest.
There isn't really, but it's just like, it's more the sailing takes quite a while.
Also, to answer the question in chat, I don't actually run this.
Sorry if I'm making you feel awkward, J-Mac. Actually there is a soft reset. You can do, start B and X, hold them all down at the same time, and after a couple seconds it'll reset.
Sans taking fall damage.
So probably my favorite strat for the seagulls is to, I think that he did it, is to get them all to follow the seagull around, all the birds to follow the seagull around, and then bring them to Link and have them kill them, and then go do the switches in peace.
Is this island required in vanilla?
Yes. It has a Triforce, chart. No, it's fine, JMac.
JMac, my use of wordage is generally considered a poor lexicon.
Really? I shall have to try that, Duent. Also, there is the leaf for epicYoshi. Nice.
And thus the killer plant is dead.
And the promised Triforce shard.
Oh, we also saved the car.
Who cares about my car?
He's the pure neutral of the party.
My car is annoying and useless.
He's the pure neutral of the party. His face never changes. He's also the bard, so he's gotta be useless. Oh, wait, no. No, Medley's not the bard, she's the rogue.
Mellibite, yes, there are custom models in Waker Rando, and one of those is in fact Sans.
So here's a question to everybody. Would you consider Link chaotic good or neutral good? I don't think you could call him lawful good.
I don't know what the difference is, or I'd answer.
The main difference is, lawful good follows law to the fullest degree. Neutral good is pretty much fine with, whatever, as long as it's good. Chaotic good is like your Robin Hood type.
I don't know.
Also, epicYoshi with his Deku Leaf is now about to get the second chest out of here, as light arrows are a thing.
Yep.
So it was the Beto's mother's letter, or the Beto's letter to his mother that became Beto's mother's letter that became the light arrows, because for some reason Beto's mother had the light arrows.
Nice.
So Grandma has the last sword upgrade, clearly.
Granny Dwarf.
Now, the Koark side quest is legitimately, absolutely terrible, and I'm very happy that is never a thing.
I mean, it is if you turn on long side quests.
When did we get the Cabana Deed?
Like at the start of the game.
I totally missed that.
Rip. I think I mentioned it when he got it.
Yeah, I might have been... There might have been other stuff.
It's fine. Trust me, I have tracked for a long time. I know what it's like to get distracted for like half a minute and miss like 10 things.
To answer the question in chat of, has Link ever talked out loud in any of the games? The CDI games, if you want to count those.
I mean, I think that one of the player models actually talks in this. I think it's like, what are you doing when he calls out for the statues and stuff?
So, Cartoon Link for a model?
Yeah.
Also, oh, go ahead.
No, I wasn't talking. What are you gonna say?
I was about to say, we're about to go and check the temple that is the shadow, I mean the Earth Temple.
Earth Temple is annoying and just gross. Plus it has Medley, who's bird brain.
Hey, but she's the rogue of the party.
Doesn't have any brains.
She's the dumb rogue of the party.
Also, epicYoshi, are you really gonna go for this? You're really gonna go for this, aren't you? Yep, and yeah. Yeah.
I don't know
Medley's too
why.
dumb to be cute.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, this room always looked like a brain to me.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of see a brain in this room.
Well, now that you mention it.
Also, soup time.
Ooh, goody. This is why I added mail to the flags right here, so that I could shamelessly get grandma's soup without having to be sorry about it.
To answer the question in chat of do we think turkeys can fly, that depends. Are we talking actual turkeys or turkey vultures?
You know, I'm always so paranoid about the fairy not actually healing grandma, because I actually had that once where I was too far away from her.
The best soup ever. Also, Grandma, I hate to have to tell you this, but your grandson turned into a skeleton.
Yeah, now that you mention it, that is kind of a thing.
She will be super proud of epicYoshi when epicYoshi goes there, because epicYoshi, her grandson turned into a goddess. So,
You know, yeah, I guess. Alright, what's Grandma got for us?
wow.
Burn the witch!
So, let's go mode.
Yeah, we're in no mode, yeah.
Actually, I think Woofer is just straight up in go mode at this point.
Yeah, he is, though you might want to mark that on the tracker.
There's a button for that.
There's a button for sword.
But I gotta mark it 4 swords. Oh wait, no I don't. I've marked it 3. I love... What kind of nonsense is this?
Also, epicYoshi also has 3 swords. He's on the 3rd sword, that is.
Fire this tracker.
Nah, tracking's difficult. You get distracted for like 5 seconds and you miss like 20 things.
Also, the magical loot of reflectiveness. I think that's a loot that Medley's carrying.
Not sure. So, now Woofer just needs to go out this and Wind Temple, which is... Wind Temple, you just need 1 small key, and Earth Temple, I don't actually know what you need. I think...
Oh, go ahead.
I'm not quite sure, actually.
I think you need Earth God's Lyric, Skull Hammer, and a couple keys.
I mean, I think that you can actually skip Earth God's Lyric, but he has it anyway, so not really an issue.
Also, Mirror Shield.
That you can also skip.
You can skip the Mirror Shield on Valhalla? Oh yeah, light arrows, I guess.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about that.
Oh, poor epicYoshi. He's gonna find absolutely nothing in here.
Yeah, he just needs to get a bottle, which...
Where's the skull hammer? Oh, I mean... I don't remember where they were. But, yeah, where was Skullhammer?
Skullhammer was in Forbidden Woods.
Right, so needs to go to Forbidden Woods, basically.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Now, for as much as Mulgera has the best boss theme in this game, I do love how just absolutely goofy Jalhalla is.
That's not how this works, Woofer.
You just... What, you don't just throw the...
Wait.
You don't just...
Oh, he's doing the clip. Oh, right, this is a thing.
This is a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you just skipped the level. Or rather, you skipped the puzzle. See, I thought it was just you throw the girl you're on a date with into the random cursed goop, and then you don't have to pay for dinner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a loot. Hi, Skull Bubble, how you doing? It looks like he's just rushing straight to the boss room.
I mean, that would make sense. He is in go mode after all. Doing all the skips. Oh, epicYoshi dying again.
Poor Yoshi.
Yoshi just not having a good time of it today.
How did... I missed where the initial clip into the wall was.
I missed it too, but he probably did the traditional one where he did a roll clip out of bounds.
This game totally isn't broken.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, Wind Waker does have this going for it. It is better programmed than Pokemon Blue. And then you just get the boss key.
Yep.
And time to fight the goofiest boss in the game.
This game's well programmed.
Yeah. Do you guys like bowling?
Not really.
I find it's hard to find bowling shoes that actually fit. That also aren't ridiculously long.
I mean, Rudy in this game isn't nearly as broken as at least the past. I mean, Link to the Past major glitches any person is, what, a minute and 31 seconds, I want to say?
Isn't that the whole thing where you just break your controller and press up and down at the same time?
That's the one where you, well... Actually, I'm not entirely sure how it works. I know there's a lot of clipping out of bounds and stuff. It's called Exploration Glitch.
Yeah. Oh, missing the last one.
Rip. There's a bottle.
So the thing with Zelda 2, because I would say Zelda 2 is also really glitchy, but it's not so much really glitchy in terms of a lot of individual glitches. There's just one glitch that absolutely rips the game apart.
What's that?
There is a glitch, I think it's called the Healing Lady glitch, where basically what you do is, if you talk with the Healing Lady at the same time as she's going up the stairs, she'll turn around, go into the wrong door. Then you just walk into like 6 buildings in a row, and you basically lock the screen from scrolling, so you can do a whole bunch of crazy nonsense.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and the any percent time with that is like 18 minutes.
Okay, that is pretty crazy. You know what I find sad, though? Link to the Past looks like 1,000 times better than Ocarina of Time. Even though it's like from quite a while before.
I think there's something about cel-shaded and 16-bit graphics, both not together, but individually, that just seem to age really well compared to N64 and 8-bit, respectively.
I mean, Ocarina of Time just looks really horrible.
Yeah, Majora's Mask doesn't look that much better. Zelda 1 totally doesn't look like garbage. No, totally not. Trust me.
You can't even see where you're going in OT. Like in anywhere where it's even slightly dark.
So, Shadow Temple?
No, like even in the first dungeon, when you try to go up the vines, you can't see anything.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm still waiting for the Ocarina of Time ROM hack to the Accordion of Space. Also, my car is being useful. You got a key! You know, Medley might be the rogue of the party, but she's a weird, like, lawful good, lawful neutral rogue. It doesn't make any sense. Actually, no, she's probably neutral good, because the boat is lawful good. And apparently, somewhere in amongst all of that, Woofer went down to 0 shards. Oh, I thought he was just gonna throw my car away. Like, oh yeah, I'm done with you. And welcome to the main room of the Wind Temple, aka why this temple's absolutely awful.
Lol. And Woofer's gonna break it.
Oh, you're back.
I've been here.
No. Is he going for chest? What? I'm not sure what he's doing. Oh, is he going for? Oh.
Yeah, he's going for storage. Storage. This is generally how you storage. Get storage off of a chest. There we go. Gets it.
What is in that chest? We will never know.
Doesn't really matter though. Oh no, epicYoshi.
That was a wall master, wasn't it?
Yes.
I'm just gonna play the Forsaken Fortress Got Caught theme.
Yeah. Also, sir, I just find it so funny that, like, the most broken thing in TTYD was found on April. Well, what led to it was found on April Fool's Day.
You mean like the cow level?
No, like, they found a glitch on April Fool's Day that led to Palace Skip.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. And when in doubt, just go through the walls. You know, I must admit the wall masters are really, really aggressive in terms of just, we're going to catch you no matter what you do.
Yeah, they are very annoying in pretty much every Zelda game they're in.
And this room is why everybody hated this temple as a kid. But there's a large enough gap. Or you can just walk up the thing. Okay, sure.
Oh yeah.
Just walk up the door.
Yeah, it's very easy.
And now we have the best boss fight music in the game.
Actually, you can just walk through the side of the, yeah.
Yeah. Walls are We're starting to go into Mega Man X territory, where walls are just vertical floors.
I mean, you can fall through floors in this game, too.
So the floors aren't even floors, and the walls are the vertical floors.
Yes.
So then what is the ceiling?
Non-existent.
So there's no ceiling. The floors are not floors, the walls are vertical floors. That's it, this is the best programmed Zelda game of all time. I don't know what y'all are talking about. So we get Sideways Mouth Mulgara.
I was going for Air Snipe, but didn't quite get it.
So is that his tongue, his eye, or both that we're hitting?
His tongue. Exactly, electric saber, man.
Yep, that is how this game works.
Can you imagine when Link gets old enough that he takes physics classes and he's like, what do you mean you're not supposed to be able to walk through walls?
Oh my goodness, that actually explains everything. Link has mastered the art of electron tunneling.
Like, can you imagine how confused he must be when he finally has to take physics class?
I mean, early on, yes, and then eventually, when he gets to quantum and learns about electron tunneling, it's like, okay, so things can go through walls. Awesome!
Oh my goodness. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Link has mastered the art of tunneling. So that is the 8th and final Triforce piece for Mr. wooferzfg. He is going to be heading to Barrier, which also physically does not make sense.
Yeah.
And attack the boat.
I mean, what I don't get is how Link doesn't get sliced up into, like, with like 1,000, slashes on his body from all the glass falling, but, Zelda logic.
Hey, he's wearing his personal protective equipment, he's fine. Speaking of that, please have your PPE ready to go, as we here at Speed Gaming are not responsible if you are cut in the eye, arm, leg, or any other body part by falling glass.
I remember when I first played this game, when I finally got to the barrier, I was just like, why don't I just go to Ganon's tower? And then I found out why.
Yeah, the barrier is, it is an infinitely long... It is an infinite potential well.
Well, it's not quite infinite, but... it's
effectively infinite.
It's just kind of... Oh, there's the sword for epicYoshi. So now he just needs grappling hook and skull hammer. But yeah, it's actually funny because this was on HG, and this was like 2 months before before Barrier Skip got found. 2 or 3 months. Guess it was more like 3.
epicYoshi's heading back to Tower of the Gods. This is a good thing for him to do, as he will be able to get his grappling hook.
Yep. Where was Skullhammer again? I keep forgetting.
Forbidden Woods boss key chest.
Okay, so basically he's going to have mostly full cleared Tower of the Gods, Earth Temple, and Forbidden Woods by the time he's in Go mode. Hopefully he doesn't go back to Wind Temple until he's in Go mode.
Well, he can fully complete Wind Temple, so it might be on his mind.
Yeah.
Well, except he can't get in it.
Yeah. Oh, true. Never mind.
And based on his routing, he's going to get Skullhammer before he goes into Wind Temple.
I mean, if he doesn't need Skullhammer for Wind Temple, then he'll be in Go mode regardless. If he does, he's not gonna be in Go mode until before he gets to Wind Temple. So, yeah, he's Go moding Wind Temple.
Yup. And the sword. Now, this is the best defense mechanism Ganon has ever set up. The only way he knows he's going to have to face Link is if the guard dog dies.
What's RS3?
RuneScape 3.
I've never
Basically,
played
there was
a
a point in
RuneScape game.
Basically, there was a point in RuneScape's history where it decided, hey, we're just gonna do everything different. And just recently, they reintroduced the original RuneScape back into the gaming world.
Huh.
Also,
All
time
right.
to go fight.
Yeah, go for it.
It's time to see how good of a sniper wooferzfg is. There's one. Logically, this fight requires the boomerang. And like any good raid boss, we have multiple phases.
Yep. But at least the first phase is down.
Generally speaking, the first phase is the hardest phase of this fight.
I think that you ask anybody who knows the speedrun of this game, and they will tell you, every single one of them probably, that phase 1 is the worst. Ooh,
I mean, phase 2 is
out
easy
of
mode.
magic.
Yeah, you gotta need magic for light arrows.
Also, bow on Z, that's just disgusting.
This belongs on Y.
The only things that belong on Z are things that you rarely use.
Like the sail.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or the Wind Waker. And because we can't get through a Zelda game without a shoulder arm, here's shoulder arm.
But much easier than most troll dorms.
You know, I get a, for those of you that have played Metro Fusion, I get a Ceres vibe out of this boss.
You know, I actually had everything but, like, the front of his face go out of bounds in my last tournament match.
Well, that sounds like fun.
And it's just like, seriously, game?
And you have to climb the rope.
Also, really, Nintendo, was it so necessary to make such a long rope?
It's to build up tension for the epic boss fight against what is actually probably the best Ganondorf fight in the whole series.
Yep, but people who don't like heights like me, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that being
issue.
a concern.
Stupid bubble.
They're just as bad in every other Zelda game. That's one way to kill the Armos Knight, just knock it into the void.
I mean, Azure, you can even play, like, SNES games on your phone. I've done it before, and it was just like, yeah, this isn't fun.
People always bring up the fact that your phone has more computing power than what we use to send people to the moon, but conveniently leave out the part where the computers that we sent people to the moon with were designed to send people to the moon. Also, Woofer about to sub 2.
Yeah, that's pretty typical for Woofer, honestly. Like, you see the top players of this game, and they just are like 2.5 hour average.
Also, apparently Ganondorf knows how to do the pimp slap.
Nice. Now just for the light arrow, which Zelda is terrible at shooting, but gets it this time. And GG.
wooferzfg makes the Master Sword pedestal for the next game in the series.
Alright. Woofer declining an interview.
Yoshi's still working on getting his first Triforce shard. My only complaint about the Ganondorf fight is with the soup, it's really short. I just wish it were longer.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you there.
You have a good night, Azure Koopa. Or don't. We don't have to dictate what you do.
Alright, night. Night is there.
So really the seed actually wasn't that bad, in that you really didn't have to do much of Earth or Wind Temple. Man, the chest it not even cooperating. All for the big key. Oh. Man, Yoshi just having trouble getting this jump.
But Barry gets it.
And is rewarded handsomely for his efforts.
So after this, he'll hopefully go to Forbidden Woods. Did he not beat Earth Temple?
He did not. Not that I saw.
Huh, I wonder why.
I want to say he was blocked by something. Maybe hammer blocked.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, there's that one switch. And your other reward is 100 rupees.
So I guess he is going Forbidden Woods after this. Can't enter Earth, or can't open one temple and can't do any more of Earth Temple.
Yeah, it's about his only option. Unless he wants to go back to Poprint and get that last chest in Poprint.
JMac, I'd say 2.5 to 3.5 hours. Just depending on the seed. And depending on the person.
You know, it helps to mark when the dude gets the grappling hook.
So, I just found out the other day, apparently you don't need leaf for this room. You can just bomb boost over and bomb boost back.
Alright, well, that's certainly a thing.
Yeah, I think it was Woofer I was asking, and he's like, oh yeah, you can just bomb boost over.
Apparently, you drank out of the hookshot?
I know, right? Or you can just do this.
But does not get on top of the statue of the statue.
You know, it almost looked like he was trying to go for an item slide there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's like, oh, he's gonna item slide. Okay.
Like, just for a split second, I was like, oh, item slide. Wait, that's not a thing in this game.
What, you're saying you can't just item slide your way to Ganon?
I wish. So there's no more races tonight. However, there is a race tomorrow at 3 p.m. on Zelda Speedruns, and then there's also a few more matches on the schedule. I will link that here momentarily.
Weights puzzles!
You're welcome.
With the third and final statue, epicYoshi will be able to move up to the next floor. That will be a boss key pickup. That is actually a bottle. That is not a bottle. So he's about to go fight Bongo Bongo without the bongos.
Aw, thanks, Slayer Lightstorm. Nice to see you. How you been? Wow, what a troll. And please, thank you. And it's not arrows.
Well, I mean, why not?
I suppose. Ow.
Knocked into the electric goop. Oh wait, there's no goop.
You know, I never quite understood why that was electric.
Because our medieval fantasy game needs to have an electric boss? Seriously, this boss just feels out of place. Insert bomb into mouth. And it's not arrows.
You know, epicYoshi really is doing a good job. Like, this is a good time for a seed. It's just... well, when you're against Woofer, it's a thing.
And I do really enjoy his perseverance, that he... isn't that... I'd imagine he's seen, the whatchamacallit at this point.
He's seen it. He said GG in SRL.
But he's refusing to just let it go, even though he still hasn't seen Go Mode yet.
You know, I usually forfeit, but that's mainly just because, like, Well, one, I don't want to torture the poor commentators and trackers with an extendedly long seed, and second, because I like to have post-race interviews and chat with my opponent. Because I'm usually like an hour or two after they're done.
Well, the path has been opened. But what path? There is no path in this room. There's only one door. Oh, the magical beam of light. That is the path forward. And
There we go.
And it looks like he is... Okay, he's just approaching it from this side. Got it. But he is going to Forbidden Woods.
Yep, and gonna do the shortcut method.
Yeah, I mean, if you already have the leaf... Does this method work in vanilla?
I think this works in vanilla. Well, I mean, it would, but there's only one problem with that.
That is?
You get the leaf at the top of the Forbidden Woods place.
Yeah, so you just jump out and go back to the boat and do this instead of hover across twice.
I mean, you could, but...
I don't think it saves any time.
Slower.
Rock the boat.
How is he doing that?
He's rocking the boat.
How?
I don't know, but he's rocking the boat. The king is not amused.
No, I imagine not.
The king.
Ah, that makes sense. You know, I take back what I said that earlier. I don't like Forbidden Woods for one reason.
Juice?
And that's because everything is so high up, and it just scares me half to death.
So you're saying Earth Temple is your favorite temple?
No.
It's the only non-vertical dungeon!
Yeah, but it's so ugly.
It's the only non-vertical dungeon, though!
Yeah, I guess.
You have to pick one or the other.
Can I just say all dungeons are awful for one reason or another?
I think you just did.
I don't know why it scares me so bad. I know I'm in no danger because it's just a game, but it does.
I mean, that's kind of what horror games rely on for their entire genre.
I actually tried to push for no dungeons in the flag set at one point, but I quickly got outvoted on that one. Also, just doing a soft reset.
Oh, okay, that's what that was.
Yeah, you hold down Start BNX, and a couple seconds later, it'll, well, take you back to the pause menu, or the start menu.
Can we see by a show of hands how many people turned their GameCube into a lunchbox when it broke?
Really?
Yeah, the thing totally looks like a lunchbox.
Now that you mention it. I think you're alone on that, also.
Oh. But it's so perfect. Like you have the little door that opens up and you can just like fill it with some insulation and then stick your lunch in there, and it has a convenient handle. You just gotta gut all the insides out. Anyway, we have Forbidden Woods.
Yep. Now, where in here was the skull hammer, did you say?
Boss key chest.
Ugh. That's disgusting. It is, like, actually the worst one to get to in this dungeon.
And J-Mac, that's normally how I say anyway. And not cooperating. Though the rest of the scene should be pretty quick once he gets the skull hammer.
I mean, assuming he knows the skips to make the earthen temples faster.
You mean just walking on the walls?
Well, unfortunately, that is a frame-perfect trick.
Minor details. You know, I'm surprised this whole place doesn't burn down with the power of the fire arrows.
Right. You know, I wonder what fire arrows do on Kelly Demos. Has anybody actually ever tried that? Now I really want to try that.
If I ever find myself in a position where I can play this, I will give it a shot just to see what happens. Or rather, if I ever find myself in a position to stream this.
Well, I mean, do you have a Wii?
Yes, and I have a capture card.
Well, then you can stream this.
Huzzah! Now I just need to set aside 6 hours.
True. But you could always just play it in multiple sittings.
Yeah, I'm not known for having the best of memory edge.
Use a tracker.
Yeah, but I'm gonna come up with some generic excuse and then do it anyway.
I actually, for first tournament, I posted, like, all kinds of links to, like, get this game set up.
Yeah, so I just need to stop being lazy and actually do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, I need to stop playing Zelda 1 so much. Oh,
Yeah,
my kid, that's not happening. Anyway.
So the randomizer, let me find you the link. Is here. And then Dolphin, the emulator, is here. You're on your own for getting the game.
I mean, as long as you own Wind Waker. There are things that can be done. Magic that can happen.
Well, I mean, you can rip it off via your Wii.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As long as you own Wind Waker, you're good to go.
Yeah, exactly.
There's the boss key. Let's see what he does from here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised that speed gaming, like Twitch chat, allows for, you know, links. I think that's hitting an invisible wall of, like, something.
The vines, or the friggin' Cthulhu vines.
Yeah, probably.
It looks like it's going to be a save warp. It looks like you will be done with Forbidden Woods relatively soon.
Yep. Although, first gonna go through here and do this part of the dungeon. Also, P-hats are just as annoying as keys.
P-hats are worse. But I have Zelda 1 P-hats also on the brain, and they are just legitimately awful.
What makes you say that?
Well, so here you can boomerang down P-hats while they're still flying. In Zelda 1, you have to wait until they land, and then you can kill them. They're completely invulnerable otherwise. Combined with the fact that they, for all of about one version of a beta, they were able to be in dungeons, and their RNG made it where dungeons were actually completely not possible to complete.
That's horrible.
Yeah. So, much to the chagrin of a couple of runners in the community, they were taken out of dungeons due to the RNG nature of their stopping.
Yeah, I can understand that. Also, Slayer, you can actually just hit them with one bow shot and they're dead.
Alternatively, hit them with a Deku Leaf.
This is also true. Or hook shot. Or you can also just wait till they're on the ground and then you can... I think they land some... I don't know. Maybe they don't.
Hi, Mothula. You got really downgraded, but also got a jet booster. So, there it is.
The skull hammer. Also, that's not the big key chest. That's the boomerang chest.
I had the two chests mixed up. That was like a large amount of time ago. Larger than 5 minutes.
Fair enough.
So what do we think? With skips, like 10 minutes left. Without skips, maybe 20?
Not sure.
I'm just trying to think. Go ahead.
Don't forget the puppet Ganon fight's pretty long.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of... I'm just trying to get a rough estimate of what time epicYoshi's probably going to finish the seed out with. I think he's going to sub 3. I just don't know by how much.
I mean, it depends on how well he knows how to go mode Earth and Wind Temples. Assuming he hopefully knows he's in go mode.
I imagine he does at this point, because he didn't go and check any other chests in Forbidden Woods.
True. Oof.
Oh, you got plant juice all over you. Ooh, nice boomerang.
You can actually one-cycle the boomerang. It's incredibly precise, though.
Challenge accepted?
Well, we don't really know what you look like, J-Mech. But you're pretty on the inside, and that's what matters.
I'm going to go with the generic answer of generic answer. Leave the car. Take the cheese.
Alright. Also, I worded that really awkwardly. Forget what I said.
So, unfortunately, due to the timing at the moment, I may have to dip out of here early.
That's fine.
However, before I go, I am going to say go ahead and give both of our runners a follow, as they have put on wonderful races. Also, the Orca Mail.
A bottle.
And do give a follower to my co-com, Math Girl. She has put on an absolutely excellent job keeping everything going throughout the entire race, even dealing with multiple people having to drop in and out.
Thank you to Alsoa, who is doing double duty for us, and also Lollycry, who did the first part of co-comming. Give everybody follows. Give our runners follows, too.
Yes, they're the most important ones to give the follows, I think. Is that the line? I think that's the line.
Alsoa 999 is the male.
Yes. The 9s at the end are important for the Twitch name, but... Yes. Alright, with that, I will request that y'all have a good night.
See ya! Alright, doing what I do and trying to get all the soup bottles filled. I'm not sure. It entirely depends on how many glitches he knows and stuff. Oh, I wouldn't say an hour, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. Alright. Oh, that's okay, Vash. Also, welcome. It's good to see you here. Would you want to join me on comms? Alright, and we're off to the Wind Temple, I think? Maybe Earth. I think that's Wind Temple. Ah, rip. See you, J-Mac. What? Is Vash leaving? Huh. Yeah, I guess. Oh. And forgetting he's in go mode, it seems. Oh, needs a key, right. And gets a key in the first chest conveniently. Well, hopefully I don't bore you with my solo comms. I am not really the best person for that, but... Alright, let's see how long it takes him to get through Earth and Wind. Aw, thanks, Commander Cross. Unfortunately, Wind Temple is still really annoying. I hope he knows the chest storage strat to skip the boss key. Aw, thanks, Vash. Alright. These rooms are so annoying because you actually have to use my car. Oh no, and he doesn't know the... Well, won't take too long for him to do. Oh my. Fire keys. Always kill lizards as soon as possible. Thanks, Makar. Ow. Yeah, probably. Oh, no. So for anybody who doesn't know, those things that grab onto you drain your magic. You know, you're kind of right. Also, blue bubbles. Ugh. What? Light arrows work on these things? You know, I really shouldn't be surprised by that. I don't think that regular arrows work on blue bubbles. Also, JMac, the last 3 are too far away to do that. Whoa, that bubble looked really flat when it was doing that. Well, Jacker, Woofer's just very, very, very good at this game. I mean, there's a reason he won the first tournament of this. You know, it really looks like you should be able to throw my car up there, but you just can't, it seems. Now, hopefully he knows the boss key skip. I'm gonna take that as a no. Oh dear. Does anybody remember where the boss key was in this dungeon? I'd say turn it on now, and then you can always turn it on if you get cold. I'm kind of weird. I like the heater blowing on me, but I also like to have the fan on at the same time. Alright, but guess we're on the quest for the big key. Alright. Gonna go to the boss now. I hope he knows how to skip my car in that one room. Yeah. Yes. You know, I'm just saying, to me, when a whiz rope gets hit, it sounds like it's saying a very not family-friendly word. Sorry. I've always heard it. It's just like, how does nobody else hear this? I guess that's one of those things. Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Oh gosh, he's gonna die. Oh no. Alright, well, he can just jump through the warp pod, I think, unless he didn't open it. It's quite possible he never opened it, though. No, J-Mac, there isn't. Although, really, the fastest method of movement in Wind Waker is just rolling. Which is why you see people roll everywhere. 2? What's... Oh, really? has... Huh, I never knew that. But again, I never played MM. Huh. That's just strange, honestly. Oh no. And this is why I always bring my car down here this far. Oh dear. Huh. The only thing I remember about MM is some speedrunning trick, lullaby skip or something. epicYoshi, just go get my car. Yeah, this doesn't work. Yep. I used to watch speedrunners of it, but eh. Well, yeah, I think he's Okay, good. Alright, time to bring the car down to the basement, complete Mulgara, and then go to Earth Temple. You know, I do wonder how Lago got around the hole. If you have the full power Master Sword, Makar just disappears and goes to the Mulgara boss room. Unless it's just an HD thing. Ah, true. I remember people kept soft walking in HD after barrier skip got found, and eventually we realized it was if you save warped in all dungeons after beating Earth Temple and before Makar got caught. Or not even soft locked, hard blocked. Just like the whole save file was incompletable. It's all dungeons anyway. Also, epicYoshi makes it through. Now for the easiest song stone skip probably in all of Zelda. epicYoshi, you gotta be partially hanging over the ledge. Oh boy. There you go. Gosh, I don't even want to imagine how many flags Lego probably had to remove, even just for, like, the barrier alone. Or probably just mark them as already complete. But We're about to face Mulgera with the best boss music in the entire game. Skip? Oh, the songstone skip? You just kind of, well, walk through the edge of the door where there's a gaping hole that Nintendo forgot to get rid of. Shimtel, for one thing, well, Woofer is really good at this, and so is Epic, but yeah. And second, well, yeah, that one area where you have to go across with the hookshot with Makar kinda kept getting epicYoshi. Ugh. Oh no. Oh. epicYoshi. That is true, Vash. Oh, I was about to ask why there was a black abyss, and then I realized it was the Songstone. Also, this is one of the few things that Soup does not actually help for, because I think it's a set number of hits you have to hit him with. I want to say 12. So I guess in a sense, Mulgera is kind of the blind of Wind Waker. Oh boy, using up his Faria. No, there isn't, Shimjo. Master Sword, Bow, Picto Box, I mean, there's the arrow and bomb capacity upgrades, but that's about it. And wallet. Oh, and double magic meter. And that's Mulgara down. So now just to complete the Earth Temple and go to Hyrule. So, yep. Why is he going back in? What? epicYoshi? What are you doing? He's in go mode. He has no reason to keep checking chess. Oh, did he open the warp pod in Earth Temple? That would make sense. That's actually really smart. So Shimjo, in the randomizer, there are warp pods added between dungeons if you click that as an option. They can be at first. Also, good night, Commander Cross. Sleep well. What? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love that. The joys of custom models. I don't even know what that's supposed to be, like, modeled after, but that is so amazing. Medley, be quiet. No one cares what you have to say. Well, make it and, can be a thing. I always play as Saria from Ocarina of Time. Edley, you dumb bird. What do you mean, J-Mac? What is he carrying when? Oh, that's Medley. No, only through the dungeon. And for the first little bit of Dragon Roost. In vanilla. So you can play as her in the Randomizer. She was one of the two first custom. Her and Tetra. Oh! epicYoshi, please. I mean, the Ritos are actually descended from the Zoras in this game. And Ganon. Like, the game actually directly implies it. Yeah, true. Yes, J-Mac, they are. Well, not really extinct, I suppose. They evolved into evolved into Ritos. So not really extinct so much. Oh my gosh, stop that, Jahala. Alright, one less Poe. Alright. Now, off to Hyrule. Yoshi? What are you doing? Did he get the Triforce shard? It's over there. Oh my gosh, Yoshi, it's on the other side. Thank you. Oh my. Had me a little worried there. I mean, can you blame him at 3 hours? So, change minutes into the seed? It's been almost an hour and a half since your opponent finished. That's gotta be tilting at the very least. At least it is for me. My favorite Zelda game? Wind Waker HD. And then followed up by A Link to the Past. Probably after that Breath of the Wild. Those are my top 3. Oh no, he keeps missing Soup Glitch. HD! Well, I just got used to the HD camera, and now I can't really play SD well without the inverted camera on the randomizer. Alright, time to go to Hyrule now. This is the portal, though. Alright, time to break the barrier. Alright. Just a quick trip through Ganon's Tower, then to Puppet Ganon, which is probably the worst part of the end game, and then Ganon. Oh. You know, I remember joking back before Barrier Skip really got figured out that if it was ever RTA viable, that Broken Bridge Skip would be like the worst thing ever. Because if you failed it, you'd have to do Barrier Skip again, and then it was really easy to do Barrier Skip. I wonder if epicYoshi knows Soup Glitch. Like, well... Oh no, just use the boomerang, please. Thank you. Alright, one more hit on the tail string, I think. I'll need another, apparently. I really wish getting hit wouldn't knock you out of whatever you're doing. Alright, going for boomerang strats again. Alright, yep, just boomerang and get the first phase over with. Though I think we'd all feel a little better if you heal up with soup. There we go. Now to phase 2. Woofer finished. Finished like hour 45 minutes ago-ish. Oh my gosh. Yoshi, you're gonna die. Please, yeah. There you go. Yoshi, I really hope you know bomb strats. Well, he's getting pretty good snipes there, actually. Little too fast there. Alright. Off to Ganon. Alright. Ooh. Ow. Zelda is terrible at aiming. He's got this, he just needs to make sure he doesn't die, basically. Alright. GG. With that, epicYoshi finishes, and I will ask him if he wants an interview. Alright, while we're waiting. Awesome! He will be joining us for an interview momentarily. Alright. Oh, you're in here. Hello, epicYoshi. You appear to be muted.
Hello.
GG's.
We got through it.
We did indeed. So, how about that seat?
That was quite the dungeon-free seed. Having the Master Sword and the Light Arrows basically without doing much dungeon was something. Usually I'm hunting the seed to find the Master Sword down to the last bit.
Right, or the bow upgrades.
Or
Those
the bow.
always seem to take forever. But you got through it, and jeez, congrats to you.
I don't understand how Woofer's so good that he finished 2 hours earlier than this, but he certainly is.
Oh man. We all felt kind of bad for you. You kept like dying and stuff. It's just like, oh man, he's gotta be so tilted.
Yeah, 4 hearts was not nice to me, even with the 3 bottles.
Do you know Soup Glitch?
I do, and I did it poorly.
I'd really recommend practicing that. And a trick with that, if you're going to miss it, make sure you miss it by pausing before you drink the soup.
Yeah, that is definitely the way you want to miss.
Yeah. I do like this claw grip on my controller. But anyway, any thoughts on the seed?
It seemed very overworld heavy, like basically progression from the start, and it kind of didn't stop, and then I had everything, and it was go clear the dungeon time.
Oh, I was curious about something. When you got that first chest in Cliff Plateau, you seemed confused. Had you meant to store it?
No, I don't know how to store it. I may have been confused, though.
Storage... I'd recommend learning it. It's definitely worthwhile. Can be helpful.
I haven't figured out the timing to do it off of a chest.
I haven't learned that either, but usually you just do it, like, you know, on one of the little platforms.
There's a platform to do it in Cliff Plateau?
Any of those platforms.
I guess, yeah. Hadn't thought of it that way.
Yeah, and it's just like pull it out and cancel like 3 frames before you hit the ground, which is the hard part, but yeah.
That definitely would have sped things up with what was there.
Oh my gosh, power bracelets
Yeah, that's what it was.
to Leaf and Bird's Peak, and then Bomb Island had something, a Master Sword.
Yeah, and wasn't like Grapple Hook ended up behind the Leaf because it was in Forbidden Woods?
I think that Grappling Hook was in Tower of the Gods, but you needed the Leaf to get around since you didn't have the Grapple Hook.
Okay. So it basically wanted you to do the pairs, which I ended up doing.
Yep. Oh, those... You can also chest storage your way into that, which is what a lot of people do. They store the first chest to get up there, they store the second chest, and then go to Bird's Peak Rock and go through the gate with chest storage.
I guess that would be much faster, yeah. And open off the start, which is nice.
Yeah, pretty much. 3 free chests. Well, free in quotes. But, well, any other thoughts before we wrap things up?
Nope.
Alright. Well, to everybody here in chat with us still, thank you for watching. I've been Math Girl. Joining me earlier was Alsoa on comms and tracking, and also Lollycry on comms, and our wonderful runners wooferzfg and epicYoshi 64. Have a great night, everybody.